It all started out when me and a kid named Lewis Gilmore it was the summer before our freshman year of high school, and we met in summer Ulpan for Hebrew, and I found out he played guitar and I sang and played guitar, and we kind of coordinated.
Back in 2000, we just started doing some covers, see if we could jam together. And after we started sounding pretty good, we got a hold of Jeremy Tisner on drums.
When Lewis and Jordan both came to me and asked me if I wanted to be the drummer in their band.
And despite his wanting to scream and his attitude problem, we kind of quieted him down and started forming a band.
When we heard about the first annual Battle of the Bands, we found a bass player that Jeremy was friends with, his name Danny Rubenstein.
Then we recruited my other friend Taylor Hungerford, who was doing rhythm guitar.
And so we played, we practiced, we got together at my house and we performed at the Battle of the Bands. We played Alien by Pennywise, Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, and Basket Case by Green Day.
So we didn't really have any musical talent whatsoever, but we won, and our prize was $50 to Tower Records? No, $50 to Guitar Center. So it was $10 each, and I just had Jeremy keep 20 of it and give me $10 cash, because what am I going to do with $10 to Guitar Center? Nothing, that's what.
After that, we practiced for a while more, and we decided to change our name, so we changed it to Moxie. And then, I don't remember exactly what it was or why, but Lewis and Taylor left the band.
So pretty much, it was just me, Jeremy, and Danny Rubenstein, who was playing bass. And then he left. David Guccione and Jared Silver and Lewis Gilmore joined the band again. But Jared and Dave were playing guitar.
Well, when I got into Mad Dash, actually I overheard Jordan and John Clark talking where I was about to go to science class, and Jordan was like, yeah, we're looking for a new guitarist. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. So I was like, yeah, I've been playing guitar for a year and a half, and yeah, one thing led to another. I went and tried out with them.
Well, back in 2002, the Mad Dash needed a rhythm guitarist, me, and so they chose me, and we practiced hardcore. It was hardcore practicing.
This was as the Mad Dash. This is when we changed our name to the Mad Dash. We played the second annual Battle of the Bands with them. We played a gig at the Knitting Factory with them, which went great. We had a great turnout. We recorded a 5-track EP with them, which wasn't very good quality, but it was our first time, so that was pretty good.
And they were okay. We played a show with them. It was okay. They're not that great musicians, and so we kicked them out. And I had actually left the band after that for a year because just didn't seem into it. Nothing was working out. Then at the beginning of last year, we started playing again. I was back on lead guitar.
Lewis moved to lead guitar. I was playing rhythm. Jeremy was on drums. All we needed was a bass player, and that's when Adam Victor came in.
And he's the one that wrote the main bass line for Melissa. He's outstanding.
And he's amazing. He's an amazing, amazing bass player. And we played the Knitting Factory with him. We played a couple other gigs. We played a show at the Hudson Theater with him. A place called the Hudson Theater, which was great. We played a couple of parties. It was awesome. We had a great run with him. He ended up leaving for his old band, 5 Under Par, who's a great band. They have a great live show, and we respect them. We give every amount of support that we can to them. It was really bad. It was a really hard hit to me, Jeremy, and Lewis to lose such a great talent. But we made up for it in that summer after 10th grade, after all this ended. Our styles changed a little bit. Because we had a break from each other during the summer, we got to really get more in touch with ourselves as musicians and get better, become better musicians. I know that I practiced my guitar and my vocals at least 4 hours a day, as much as I could. And Lewis just wailed on his guitar as much as he could, and I know Jeremy practiced on his practice pad because he was away. He was away on a youth group trip. We all had just grown a lot, and we'd all just learned to cooperate with each other more, and our styles had changed a little bit. We decided to add a keyboardist whose name is Gabby.
Well, it was at Chain Reaction. I was at Chain Prom watching Limbeck, and I went outside to, well, basically rest because everyone's all sweaty in there. And I was by the trash can, and I was just standing there, and I looked to my left and met Shelly, which is Jordan's friend. And we were just talking, and they came down, and we introduced each other, and at the end of the show, we swapped instant message screen names, and we kept in touch, and we started talking to each other on the phone, and he said he was looking for a keyboardist, and I've been playing.
She's an amazing keyboardist, an amazing person, and she really added, I think she really added what we need.
And we recruited a guy named Max Suchoff, who's a pretty good guitar player.
Well, I used to be in this other band with Nick Reed and Danny Phillipson, and that wasn't working out because Danny never showed up to practice. So I asked Lewis, who's a good friend of mine, because we have good guitar chemistry. I asked him if I can, maybe play with Mad Dash for a little bit, or what was once Mad Dash. And he said, yeah, so he presented it to Jordan, and Jordan's like, yeah, come on, try it out with us and do whatever. So I came in, I played, I conquered.
And what's really cool now is now that we have Max Suchoff on rhythm guitar, we can do like dueling leads and sound like Jimi Hendrix and Jimmy Page and things like that.
So we picked up Matt Levine as our bass player, he's not really a bass player, but the thing is he has such a great grasp of music. He just gets it. So I think that's why he does so well, and he's such a fast learner, and he comes up with riffs that, and he just blew us all away.
Hi, my name is Matt Levine, and about a year ago to the day, or around close to this time, it was Battle of the Bands, American Community High School, October 19th, 2002, where I was playing with a band called The Last Straw, and there was another band playing at the same time called The Mad Dash, now known as False Face, and they played, they were good, we played, they were good. Everyone sort of knew each other's bands, and as time goes on, the band sort of broke apart. Last Straw, Mad Dash, and then as Mad Dash came together as False Face. Lewis was now playing guitar, so they were down a bass player, and I played guitar and bass, and pretty good at both. And they said, we need a bass player, and I wasn't in a band, so they asked me. I came, we practiced, it went well, and now I'm the bass player for False Face.
When we recorded at the House of Blue studio, we recorded our single for Better Than the Rest. We decided that we liked Jordan as a singer much better when he doesn't play guitar. Jordan's voice sounds better, we sound more like a band now.
We had to change our name from the Mad Dash to False Face, because there's this band there's this really weird ska band in what's that continent? Australia, and they emailed us and were like, you guys, you have to change your name. And we were like, all right, fine, we have to change our name. So we changed it to False Face, and we are False Face, and there's 6 people in our band. Oh, the people in the band. Okay, Jordan Baum, Jeremy Tisser, Gabby, Lewis Gilmore, Max Suchoff, Matt Levine.
And that's the history of False Face.